Field, H.A. Chapman Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Army Black Knights and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, checking in with the Golden Hurricanes head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Cadets offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Cale Helms. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right calls. Handoff to the lone back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll pull it down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take over for the first time in this one. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB, elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Now the play fake. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Jones. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Here's a hit. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Black Knights offense will go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Makes the catch. It's Howard. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Draw play, quarterback keeps it, and they're able to get him down.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
The Black Knights are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Looking for space to the left. Throws to the wideout. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. He got it, beat down in bounds. They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And off to Jones. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the air, it's Hayes. Throwing right. He makes the catch. Breaks into the open. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Tulsa wasting no time.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Got him. Just keeps moving. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Golden Hurricane building momentum with that last passing catch.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Tulsa picked up that last first down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Going to the run, it's Jones. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Looking for the tie with the extra point. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Wants to adjust the pattern. Handoff to the lone back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Jones. He's there to make the stop.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for their quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize fourth down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by fourth down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. And they got him. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Get it out on the screen. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Black Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run from the shotgun. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. With the catch, it's Howard. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time. 7 and our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Army head coach coming out of the locker room. Their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With the lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give on the counter. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Handoff to the single running back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. It made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
And the Black Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. And send the tight end in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. And it didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. Some hard running there, but just 2. Defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Black Knights are rolling down the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. He'll get rid of it. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Smith with the grab over the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Golden Hurricane building momentum with that last passing catch.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. DB's right up on the receivers. Finds this big tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to...
Could be an alley. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Alston. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Oh, almost had the completion, just missed it.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
To the air, it's Hayes. He caught it! Tulsa. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. And you know this coaching staff was hoping for more from their senior quarterback. The passing game's really been in a... Just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Still looking. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack. That might have knocked him out of field goal range. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to fire deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Big opportunity for this defense to get a stop and maybe get the ball back on 3rd and 10. Running inside, it's Jones. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to... Made the play on the pick. Was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Now the Brain Trust will go to work on both sidelines. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.